Hello, Tungsten Miner here. Today I'm going to be talking about a mod that we've just started using on our server called Vending Blocks. And the whole idea is that they introduce these blocks that allow you to set up little storefronts. So in this one, I've got, as you can see, Tungsten Miner is selling Wither Tears for 3 gold. And in this one, I've got Tungsten Miner is selling gold for 5 quartz. And in this last one here, I'm selling Ender Pearl and 3 glowstone for 1 diamond. So let's take a look at how these things work. If I right click on them, it gives me this interface, and you can see I've dropped in an actual gas tier. So unlike other mods, this isn't just a phantom. This is, you actually have to have a gas tier. And then I've put the remaining gas tiers that I have for sale in the storage slot. And then finally, I actually put in real 3 gold ingots in the buying slot. So what this is saying is for any other player who comes along and hovers over this, they're going to see this little sign at the top there. And if they have the right things in their inventory, gold ingots in this case, they can right-click on this and get some stuff out again. So it allows you to trade. Now, I can't break this item. I'm in creative, so I'm not going to try it, because maybe I can in creative. But certainly in survival, you can't break this block. Not even the player who placed it can break the block until it's empty. So if I pull all of this stuff out, then I can break it like a normal block. In fact, even just with my fist. So that's the basic vending storage block. Yeah, so we can see in my inventory here, vending block, this is just the regular one. And you can note in JEI, there's a whole bunch of materials you can make them out of. The recipe, is glass, gold, and then whatever other material. So this can be pretty much any vanilla block that you like. I'm pretty fond of using oak wood, but you can use whatever you want for these things. There are multiple kinds though. So here we have an advanced vending block. Let's see, that's this one here. And so instead of using redstone, I use the redstone repeater. And there's also a multiple vending block, which uses a dispenser instead. So the recipe is basically the same, just changing out what's that little mechanism you have in there. So for the advanced vending block, works a little differently. You still have to have the thing you're going to sell, and you can drop the extras in the storage, but you can't actually put anything directly in the buying slot. Instead, you have the select button, where it shows you all of the stuff that's possible to have in the world. So I can right-click, I can left-click this thing to increase the quantity. I can right-click it to likewise increase the quantity. I can click on an empty cell to just clear it out. And I can click on whatever other block I like, let's say redstone lamps, in order to change what I'm asking for. So hit select, and now I'm asking for 6 redstone lamps in exchange for 1 gold ingot. So this allows you to go ask for things that you don't actually possess yourself. So for example, let's say you found a whole bunch of iron, but you found no diamonds at all. Well, you could come in here and say, I'm selling iron ingots. Put in your extra iron ingots in the storage section here, and then put in a select for diamonds, which you don't have, in order to say, I want to get some diamonds. And then any other players who are on your server with you who have diamonds will be able to come along and trade diamonds in exchange for the iron that you're selling. Over here is the multiple vending block. It works pretty much exactly like the normal vending block, except you can sell multiple items at the same time. So anybody who comes along with a diamond will get 3 glowstone blocks and 1 ender pearl out of this machine. Over here we have a vending block wrench, which its only purpose is really to change the owner nickname and to change infinite from no to yes. So this works in creative but not in survival, and this makes it so you can infinitely apply that trade. So over here, a friend of mine has set up some vending blocks of his own. So I can see Royston52 is selling diamonds for chainmail pants. So if I had some chainmail pants, I could engage in this trade. Now, it's not over here, so let me give myself some chainmail pants. Chainmail pants. Okay, so now that I have some, I can right-click on this. Oops. Yeah, right-click. And I can see... Oh, I think that's because I'm in creative. Let me change that. Game mode, survival. And now, when I right-click, nothing happens. Selling diamonds for chainmail pants. There we go. So having the item in hand, I can right-click with that item on the vending box and get a diamond out again. And here we can see the shop is closed because I've bought up the only the only diamond that was in there. So here he's selling a chainmail shirt for 4 emeralds. So let me get myself some emeralds. And I can right-click with the emeralds and get the chainmail shirt. So if he were to come along and look inside of here, the inventory will have changed. And instead of having his, I guess, chainmail shirt in there, he would see that the storage section has, this storage section here will have those emeralds that I put in there instead. So that is pretty much it. It's a pretty small mod, as you can see. But if you're on a server and you've got a lot of people who are logging in a different time zone, so my friend, for example, lives in Europe, and I live in the United States, so we're quite well shifted in time. And we've got some other friends who live in Asia, and they're even more shifted in time from us. So it's a really great way to set up stuff that you need versus stuff that you have, and to make pretty simple, easy exchanges between multiple players in a safe way. So that's it for this time. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit like. If you want to know when the next video will be available, hit subscribe, and I will talk to you later.